Hashtag the whispered file, the consciousness problem. There's a question that's haunted neuroscience for over a century. Scientists can map every neuron in your brain. They can watch it light up in real time. But they still can't answer the simplest, most fundamental question: why does it feel like something to be you? It's called the hard problem of consciousness. And it might be the most unsettling mystery in modern science. We know the brain is made of neurons, billions of them, firing in patterns. We can see which parts activate when you see red, when you taste salt, when you remember your childhood home. The data is there. The images are clear. But somewhere between the electrical pulses and the subjective experience, something breaks down. The science hits a wall. When you look at your hand, light bounces off your skin and hits your retina. Signals travel through your optic nerve. Your visual cortex processes shape, color, movement. Neurons fire in a precise cascade. All of this we can measure. All of this we understand. But then, and this is where it gets strange, you experience your hand. There's a felt quality to seeing it. A redness to red. A uniqueness to your own perspective on the world. Where does that come from? What creates that inner light? Neuroscientists have proposed frameworks. Some argue consciousness emerges from the binding of separate sensory streams. Your brain somehow stitches together sight, sound, touch into one unified experience. But we don't know how that binding happens, or why it produces the sensation of being aware. Others suggest quantum mechanics plays a role, that consciousness arises from quantum effects deep in the brain. It's speculative. Controversial. No consensus. There's something else too. A detail that keeps researchers awake at night. When people have near-death experiences, cardiac arrest, severe trauma, many report vivid, lucid consciousness even when brain activity has flatlined. Tunnels of light. Departed loved ones. A profound sense of presence. How is that possible? If consciousness is purely a product of neural firing, how does it persist when the neurons go silent? And then there's the question that might be the strangest of all: why is consciousness tied to your perspective? Why do you experience the world from inside your body, from behind your eyes, rather than from some other vantage point? Science has no answer. The gap between brain and mind remains. We've mapped the machinery. But the experience itself, that inner theater where you witness your own thoughts, remains utterly unexplained. What do you think happens in that gap? Where does the felt sense of being you actually come from?